At 0830 hours on December 25th, 1944, Major George Preddy climbs into the cockpit of his P-51D Mustang over Aachen, Germany, frost-coating the canopy glass. 24 years old, 328th Fighter Squadron commander, 26.83 confirmed aerial kills, the highest-scoring P-51 ace in the European theater. The Luftwaffe has issued bounties for the Ghost Mustang. He's never been shot down. Preddy grew up in Greensboro, North Carolina, middle-class family, 2 brothers, quiet childhood marked by the Depression. He washed out of flight school once in 1940, reapplied, made it through on grit alone. By 1943, he's flying P-47 Thunderbolts over Europe. Square jaw, dark hair, calm eyes that track aircraft like a hawk watches field mice. His crew calls him Ratsy. The strategic situation in December 1944. Germany is bleeding, but fighting with desperate ferocity during the Battle of the Bulge. Allied air superiority is crushing. Yet Luftwaffe veterans still fly. Experienced killers hunting overconfident American pilots. Every sortie is a mathematics problem. Shoot down enemies before accumulated risk catches you. Most aces die after 15 victories. Preddy has 26. He transitions to the P-51D Mustang in mid-1944, cripes a mighty third, painted on the fuselage in bright yellow letters, 6.50 caliber, Browning M2 machine guns, 1,880 rounds total ammunition, 437 miles per hour, maximum speed at 25,000 feet. The Rolls-Royce Merlin FUP 16507 engine hums beneath him. 1,695 horsepower, turning the 4-blade propeller. He knows every rivet, every response lag, every blind spot. German intelligence has identified Preddy's tactics through debriefings of surviving pilots. He attacks from high sun positions, closes to 200 yards before firing, suicidal proximity that guarantees kills but offers zero margin for error. Luftwaffe commanders distribute recognition bulletins. Mustang with yellow nose art, 3 vertical kills marked, aggressive close-range attacks. Shoot him down, receive immediate Iron Cross, and 2 weeks leave. August 6, 1944, Preddy achieves the impossible. Over northwestern France, he destroys 6 Bf-109s in a single mission. The only P-51 pilot to score 6 victories in 1 day during World War II. His gun camera footage shows Messerschmitts exploding at ranges under 150 yards, pieces of aircraft slamming past his canopy. He lands with hydraulic fluid leaking, bullet holes in the tail, 0 hits to critical systems. The mathematics of survival haunts every combat sortie. At 400 yards, deflection shooting requires leading the target by 12 aircraft lengths at crossing angles. Most pilots fire here, waste ammunition, score no kills. At 200 yards, deflection reduces to 6 lengths. Hit probability quadruples. At 100 yards, you cannot miss. But closing speed means 0.4 seconds to pull away before collision. Preddy operates at 100 to 150 yards consistently. His reputation spreads through both Allied and German ranks. American bomber crews request Preddy's Mustangs for escort. His squadron's presence means Luftwaffe fighters break off attacks. German pilots report the Geist Mustang using tactics described as nicht empfohlen für Überleben, not recommended for survival. He deflects questions about fear, focuses on ammunition conservation, gunnery angles, engine management. December 1944. The 328th Fighter Squadron operates from Asche, Belgium. Preddy commands 32 pilots, average age 23, average combat experience 4 months. He flies every mission, refuses desk rotation. Logbook records 243 combat hours, 487.5 total theater hours. Letters home describe Belgian countryside, food, never killing. His younger brother Bill flies Mustangs in the Pacific. The physical toll accumulates invisibly. High G maneuvers cause retinal hemorrhaging. Floaters appear in his left eye during hard turns. Oxygen deprivation at 30,000 feet creates memory gaps between identifying targets and watching them spiral downward. His hands shake during briefings. Squadron medic prescribes benzodrine tablets. Standard issue, everyone takes them. Nobody discusses effects. Major Preddy is about to face his greatest test. If you want to find out whether the ghost's luck finally runs out, go ahead and hit that like button right now. Let's continue. Christmas morning, 1944. Intelligence reports 150-plus Luftwaffe fighters supporting the Bulge offensive. Squadron scrambles 0820 hours. Visibility 8 miles, scattered clouds at 15,000 feet, minus 18 Celsius at altitude. He leads 16 Mustangs eastward, hunting retreating German formations. At 0915 hours, Preddy spots contrails at 22,000 feet. Focke-Wulf FW-19 OHAs, 12 aircraft in loose formation. He climbs aggressively, throttle full forward, manifold pressure redlining at 72 inches. Merlins scream. Wingman Lieutenant James Carty struggles maintaining position during vertical climb. Airspeed bleeds from 380 to 220 miles per hour. The FW-19 OHEs haven't seen them. 30 seconds until visual contact. He positions above and behind. Classic energy advantage. Sun at his back. Reflections invisible against winter sky. Range, 2,000 yards closing. Breathing slows. Combat autopilot engaging. He's performed this attack profile 63 times, survived every iteration. The FW-19 OHEs begin lazy turn toward Allied lines. Preddy rolls inverted, pulls through into 45-degree dive. The ghost hunts again. Preddy's diving speed accelerates. 340, 380, 420 miles per hour. The Mustang shudders. Control surfaces stiffening under compressibility. Range closes. 1,200 yards, 800, 600. His right hand flips 6 gun switches upward. Reflector gun sight illuminates. 100 mil reticle glowing orange. Lead FW-190 fills the sight picture. 400 yards. He waits. 300, still closing. 200 yards. Now. 6 Brownings erupt, 1,200 rounds per minute cyclic rate. Tracers arcing forward in convergent streams. Armor-piercing incendiary rounds impact the FW-19 OHG's wing route at 2,700 feet per second. Metal tears, fuel ignites, fighter disintegrates in orange-black explosion. Preddy flies through debris. Oil streaks his windscreen. Fragments ping fuselage. He's already tracking the second target. Rudder kicking right, nose following FW-190, braking hard left. The German pilot rolls inverted, diving desperately toward cloud cover at 12,000 feet. Preddy follows, G-forces crushing him into seat, vision graying at periphery. 7 Gs, 8 sustained. G-suit inflates, squeezing blood to brain. He fires at 180 yards, 50-round burst. Tracers hammer cockpit. Canopy shatters, aircraft snap rolls uncontrolled. No parachute. 2 kills, 40 seconds elapsed. Remaining FW-1900 scatter. Lieutenant Carty radios. Razorback leader, band at 7 o'clock high. 4 BF-109s diving from 18,000 feet. Classic bounce attempt. They've been stalking above, waiting for Preddy to fixate. He brakes hard right, 11 G instantaneous turn. Airspeed collapses, 280, 240, 200. Stall buffet shakes the aircraft. The lead, 109, overshoots. Too much speed, poor discipline. 20mm cannon rounds snap past, missing wide. Preddy rolls inverted, slots behind the climbing 109. Textbook reversal, 4 seconds. Aggressor becomes defender. He fires 3-second burst, 360 rounds total, half his ammunition gone. The stream shreds the BF-109's tail. Elevator surfaces separate. Aircraft tumbles spinning. Pilot ejects. White parachute blossoming at 14,000 feet. 3 kills. Preddy's breathing comes hard. Oxygen mask tight. Sweat freezing. Fuel reads 60% remaining. 3 remaining BF-109s converge. Coordinated attack. Multiple vectors. His wingman radios. Winchester RTB, out of ammunition, returning to base. Preddy alone against 3 experienced pilots. He reverses left, then right immediately, destroying tracking solutions. The 109s overshoot, regroup at 16,000 feet. They're cautious now, recognizing skill. Range 1,500 yards, circling. Mexican standoff. Time favors the American. Germans break off, diving northeast. Preddy turns southwest toward Belgium, adrenaline fading. Then, contrails ahead, low. 2 FW-19 Ogaz limping home, 1 trailing smoke. He checks fuel, 52%. Ammunition, 820 rounds. Distance to base, 43 miles. He should disengage. Instead, he banks left descending. He closes undetected to 150 yards, fires. Damaged FW-190. Explodes instantly. Second pilot brakes desperately. Preddy fires continuously. Engine seizes, propeller stops. The FW-190 glides downward. Preddy pulls alongside at 8,000 feet, close enough to see the German's terrified face. The pilot salutes. Preddy returns it. Aircraft crash lands in frozen field. Pilot climbs out waving. 5 kills. Preddy turns for home. Then, from directly above, cannon fire. A 6th BF-109, unseen, diving vertical. Shells impact left wing, fuel streams. He brakes violently, but 109 follows perfectly. More cannon fire. Cockpit glass shatters. Instrument panel explodes. Control stick goes soft. Hydraulics failing. Altitude 6,800 feet descending. The 109 positions for kill shot. Then 4 P-51s appear, squadron mates. The 109 flees. But Preddy's Mustang is dying. Oil pressure 0, coolant redline, engine seizing. Altitude 4,200 feet. He aims for open field, drops gear manually. Airspeed 140 on approach. Too fast, controls unresponsive. Impact. Landing gear collapses. Aircraft slides 400 feet through snow. Silence. Preddy unbuckles, crawls from wreckage. 5 kills, Christmas morning. Never shot down by enemy. But hours later, returning from another sortie, American anti-aircraft gunners near Liège mistake his damaged Mustang for German. They fire. 50 caliber tracers, American bullets, friendly fire. His P-51 takes multiple hits at 1,200 feet, crashes short of airfield. Major George Preddy dies 1,520 hours, Christmas Day 1944, age 24. Never shot down by enemy fire. Killed by Allied guns. Final tally, 26.83, confirmed aerial victories, highest scoring P-51 ace in American history. Distinguished Service Cross, posthumously awarded. Buried Lorraine American Cemetery, Plot C, Row 20, Grave 50. His brother Bill survives Pacific War, carries home George's medals. Legacy, 273 missions, impossible survival. Recovered Luftwaffe files contain 17 pages analyzing Der Geist Mustang, the ghost who destroyed 40 aircraft, survived 2 years when most aces died after 15 kills. German pilots, remember the yellow-nosed Mustang that never missed, never retreated, never fell to their guns. December 25th, 1944. 5 victories. Final flight. Friendly fire. The Ghost became legend. The war continued without him. If you enjoyed learning about Major George Preddy's incredible story, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next World War II hero documentary. Thanks for watching.